I really love fall here in New England. We have a lot of clear and beautiful days to enjoy the fields and the orchards ripe for harvest. The forests and the hills become so colorful as the leaves turn. Sometimes the hills look like they're on fire. Nature and the changing of the seasons sing to us and teach us of the cycles of life and of things coming to fruition. There's a simple principle we see in the way God has created life. That is, when life is cared for, that is, when plants and animals are given what they need and the right conditions, they will tend to grow and to flourish toward becoming what they are meant to be. And then will create more abundant life. That includes us humans too. This is what St. Paul is saying to us as he admonishes his young disciple, Titus, to teach faithfully. Paul is offering a concrete and realistic advice about what promotes human flourishing to become what God created us for. Paul says that we live for the blessed hope of the glory of God, of being the people of Jesus, of sharing his life. A beautiful vision, but let's be honest, however, and recognize that when some people hear what St. Paul says, they think, oh, there you go, you Christians, always saying no. They accuse the church of just trying to control and repress people. They want freedom. But they promote a false freedom that leads to self-centeredness, loneliness, addiction, and other forms of slavery. You hear ads saying, just do it. Well, if it feels good, do it. And then there's another phrase, recreate yourself. More and more, this false freedom has fueled, shall we say, subjectivist, a false idea of truth. Well, really, that there is no truth, only what one thinks or perceives. So I have my truth and you have your truth, but then on the other hand, even some of the same people will say, I believe in science. Well then, follow the science. What the science actually shows more and more clearly is that the Christian vision of personal relationships, as Paul is talking about, particularly about marriage and family, is what leads to human flourishing and to real freedom. One of the most beautiful things in the world is the Christian family. Well, surely each family is messy and has lots of challenges. People make mistakes, but that's part of the point. A garden needs constant tending, constant love. And further, a family needs to be part of the bigger family, the community of the church. And at the heart of the work is faith. At the heart of the work truly is God's grace. So there, our part is faith, truly putting the Lord at the center, keeping him there, and acting from there. Father Patrick Peyton understood that and spent himself for 50 years encouraging families to understand and to turn to Jesus with Mary. His famous slogan is meant to remind us of his vision. Let's say it again. The family that prays together
stays together.
Again, the family that prays together
stays together.
Amen.